Hi guys, I am Kween Nia Auset. I am a Baltimorean shaman and healer, and I am hoping to be welcome to the YouTube platform. A little bit about me: I am a wonderful Reiki healer. I am a beautiful tarotist, and I am an indigenous healer in all forms. I come from the Shoshone Industries, which is an emancipated group of individuals here in the United States that followed the old regime, when we were just Turtle Island, right? I also have an Egyptian ancestry, or Commission ancestry, as I like to call it, and I'm able to do a lot of things here with the spirit of Yeshua and Yahweh. And I am able to see, transmute, heal, and be, right? And so it's important to me that I get this first video up because I've been telling my tribe on social media, follow me on Instagram at the blue dragonfly, underscore the blue dragonfly. I've been telling my cove, I've been telling my set, I'm like, I'm coming to YouTube, guys. Wait on me, be patient with me, because I am coming, and I'm a dear sister to Divine Clarity 47. She has my heart in many ways, as well as all eternal love. And so I said, let me go ahead and bring my scarab beetle and my anka and my energy on over to YouTube, and hopefully I'm welcomed as such. Like I said, I'm Baltimore based. If you do want to do any personal readings, I'll leave information at the bottom, including my Cashapp. I'll give you guys my address where I'll be taking any packages to be delivered and things like that. And hopefully we're able to start a beautiful relationship, and I'm able to open a beautiful channel here with you guys on YouTube. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask anything you'd like. This is a little Palo Santo, just welcoming in and clearing out the energies. And I'm going to get started. I'm going to try to be as mindful of time as possible, but I am I'm led by spirit. So as much as I'd like to say I will do 30-minute videos or 45-minute videos, which I do have written for this level of 4Ether, that's what I call myself. I know that spirit leads and I follow. So hopefully that works for you guys. I'm going to start off with the Starseed Tarot. This is one of my favorite oracle decks. One of my favorite sisters created this oracle. It's a very high oracle, and I want to introduce it to my 4Ether family on YouTube first, just to get a guideline, an idea of where we're starting, who I am trying to engage with, what am I here to do on YouTube. 307. On Instagram, I'm very much prolific with the Twin Flame Journey and also with Rainbow Babies. I love doing readings for those that have lost children. I am a aspiring doula, right? I would love to work with birth well doulas here in Maryland, to be a certified doula, but I am an animal shaman, and I'm a shaman, and I help birth animals and things like that. So I'm just looking to go through different levels of mastery. Asheo. And so the question that I asked Spirit, I said, well, what am I on YouTube to do, right? And why are we here, right? And why am I bringing 4Ether, which stands for Forever and Etheric Love? Why am I bringing 4Ether to YouTube? And the very first thing I see is big picture thinking. This is all about being a visionary and being inspired to take my platform to the next level. Also, I do believe that I have a message to bring to all of you. I am a Gemini sun. I have a Libra rising. I have I would give you my full natals, but you don't deserve all that. Don't be minding my business. But I am a very loving, intellectual energy, and I love to bring that energy with me. I am also rooting myself in many things, and I am very popular here in Baltimore. But now I'm trying to do some global work, like my yayays told me. I have big shit to do, and it's about bringing unconsciousness and the things that we don't see to the light. And I'm ready to jump in and say yes. I'm ready to say yes to my YouTube family. I'm ready to say yes to myself, right? And say yes to all that is welcoming me. I'm lifting the veil and questioning everything, bringing some indigenous aptitude to a lot of what I see my other sisters and brothers doing here, right? And I'm ultimately just jumping into Earth School. This is one of my favorite cards. This is all about soul growth, higher learning, and study, right? So I am fully in and I'm fully ready to dive in. Spirit, what would we like to talk about today? Let's pull out the tarot. I'm going to use my Light Seer Tarot today. But I'll introduce with you guys a lot of other tarots that I have. And I'm welcoming all of the tarot and all of the gifts and all of the love that comes with being here with you all. I'm so open to it. I'm not asking for anything, as I have so much more than I need. I actually can give some things away. And I can't wait till we get into everything that I anticipate for YouTube. But let's talk about it, Spirit. We're finishing up this new moon energy, right? We're surrounded by all of this beautiful direct planetary alignments. We are surrounded by the beautiful essences of the sun, of the moon. We are radiating, we're powerful, we're positive, and we're here. I share. So, talk to me, Tarot. What should we expect for the month of December? Coming into a beautiful season on YouTube with 4Ether. Those that follow the collective, those that are here from Instagram, those that are new to 4Ether, what should we expect for the month of December as a collective? Talk to me, Tarot, and let me know. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Yeshua. Thank you, Yahweh. Asheo. Asheo. All right, talk to me. Thank you. All right. What I'm looking at, Spirit is saying that we have a lot going on. I see you. All right, a lot going on, but we're making progress, subtle progress, right? I see a lot of hardships that we're overcoming. We've had a lot of weight on our shoulders. This season, this year has been trying, to say the least, right? I think that this year has brought the inner warrior out of a lot of us. We've realized that we didn't need a lot of things. And what we didn't need, we were able to shuffle those things out of our life, right? But what we've noticed about ourselves is our ability to endure. I call it indigenous endurance, but fill in where you fit in. Everybody's indigenous to somewhere, right? Whether you're Celtic, whether you're Irish, whether you are indigenous to the Turtle Islands, or what are they calling them these days? Mexicans, Cubanos, Dominicanos. This is their land, right? And we know it. Whether you're Egyptian or Cameroonian or, you know what I'm saying, Guyanese or, oh gosh, don't get me excited about my brothers and sisters in all of the different islands, because we're all sitting on an island, aren't we? But we are becoming enduring energies. We're realizing just who we are and how much we can take out of this world. And in turn, the universe is rewarding us. How? Love arrows casting down on us. The Eight of Wands is all about quick messages, a lot of quick energy coming in, bringing us a lot of blessings that we've ushered in manifestation. We may have ushered in the 5D, but we haven't seen them yet. Spirit is saying you're making a lot of progress with the Chariot, right? The Chariot is all about taking all that we've learned, integrating it, and moving forward, making progress and pushing through certain circumstances. I shall see. Inshallah, we pray. Pushing through these circumstances and honestly breezing through them. It may not feel like it. Like I said, this is a lot of 5D transmission, right? This is all spiritual coming into fruition, right? And so as we wait for I wouldn't even say wait, it's coming in so fast. As we welcome in this aura, this positive auric energy that's kind of flooding us, I'd say let the heart open and let the floodgates flood in. Say yes to change. Say yes to all of the things that Spirit is blessing us with. One, because Spirit is saying we deserve them, and two, because we've had to work so hard without any avail. It was 9:09 when I just looked at the clock. Without any avail, and now it's time to really welcome that energy in. A lot of it has to do with love. Page of Cups, right? We've made a lot of offers of love. If you follow the Twin Flame journey, forgive me if I become redundant, but I am no different in my Instagram. As I said, follow me on the Blue Dragonfly and Mahina Blue. But in the meantime, let's talk, Spirit, about these divine twin flame unions. Asheo. Right now, and this is big Scorpio energy, Ten of Swords, death, rebirth, and endings, right? Big Scorp energy. right now I'm seeing a lot of us may feel like we are wounded soldiers. Our masculines definitely are wounded soldiers. They've been going through a lot. Divine feminines, we've been integrated into the journey a little bit longer than the divine masculines. Some of our masculines are just awakening to it, and if they're not even, some of our masculines are not awakened to it at all, just going through a lot. And then we have a group of masculines who have been integrated for a while, but has had the trials of trying to figure out what that means for them. How does this work for them? Sorry about that. What does that mean and how does that work for them? So our masculines are the wounded warriors at this moment, but with all of this loving, vibrant, radiant energy of the divine feminines, we know how to heal that. We know how to clean that up really good. Divine masculines, fall into your union, fall into the arms of your divine feminine, because she will be able to ground you. She will be able to help you. And I know that a lot of our divine masculines want to do it on their own, and a lot of stuff you will be doing on your own regardless. The reality is, regardless, you're going to do a lot on your own. So don't push yourself out of this union. 10 by 10 is what I'm looking at. These heavy burdens are making you feel like you are completely done for. A lot of our masculines don't even want to try love anymore or right now. But Spirit is telling me to tell you, yes, Asheo, fall into your union. Fill those 2 cups. You see the 2 of cups, right? In that Lion's Gate portal opened up, because a lot of us were activated during this Lion's Gate portal of 2020, right? Back in August. Fall into this union, because what you think your divine feminine can't handle, your divine feminine is a big girl. She got them big girl panties on. She's not worried about you. She's not tripping at all. She's ready for you. She's open to the relationship, and she's ready to help heal you, because believe me, with the divine unions, we can feel you, okay? We as divine feminines can feel our divine masculines, and so. I share. And I also see that the divine masculines have an offer that they want to make to the divine feminines. They're ready to come in. They're sitting on their high horse. They're changing, transmuting their energy. They're learning that they're the alchemists. They're super psychic. They're learning how connected everything is, right? But what I'm getting is they're fearful for rejection, right? Masculines, you have to recognize that this ain't the first time that you ever had to worry about rejection, but this time you really don't have to worry about it. Your divine feminine knows a lot of what you're going through, because she's very intuitive, right? And we already know what's going on. So fall into these unions, because believe me, you ain't, what they say, you ain't teaching no old dog no new tricks. Believe me, your divine feminine knows who you are, knows what's going on, and knows just exactly why you had to take a step back for a little bit, right? Got my little baby Buddha in this candle. I just wanted y'all to see that for a second. Michelle. This is me in my consultation, because that's what I do. I consult with spirit. Anyway, long story short, for some reason, I was being drawn to it, so I wanted to show you. And I'm still working on my set, how I want my set to look. But in the meantime, I want to welcome you to everything I do have. I have 4 altar rooms in my home, full altars in my home, and I chose the room with the love altar in it to welcome you into, because I love, love, love you. I love everything about my experience in my life and my ability to heal and help and do this. So I chose the love altar room, but I did notice that I have to put a little bit more, make it more appeasing, right? Follow me. You'll be fine. Follow me, forgive me. I'm an abstract artist. I add to as I see through, right? Okay, so anything else you'd like to convey, Spirit? Absolutely. Okay, Spirit is saying not only are our divine masculines fearful, but they're dealing with a karmic, right? We know that already. If you're following the karmic journey and the twin flame journey, you know that karmic, maybe they're married. If not married, they're on paper some way, or have some type of contractual agreements, or have children, which is causing them to have court situations come up in their life. I don't want to bore you guys with the semantics. I don't really want to talk to the karmics too much today. But eventually I will get into some karmic readings with you all. Ashe. The cards are throwing themselves at me today. I'll take that as they're excited. I've been saying I'm coming to YouTube for so long. Absolutely. Spirit said, I've been saying I'm coming to YouTube so long. They're like ready for me. Anyway, the karmics that we're looking at is coming up as a Queen of Swords. Absolutely no love, and really waiting on our masculines to see what they're going to do, because they're just waiting to be a little vengeful, to be completely honest. So they're waiting to see what our masculines are going to do so they can retaliate. And what I'm getting is, don't even get involved, divine empresses. Yeah, because look where you are. Justice is going to be served to the empress. The divine feminines are definitely going to get justice in this. Just stay out of it. The karmics, like I know for sure, are into a lot of stuff. I'm personally a sister. I'm a sister in brujeria as well, but I'm a light working empress, and that's what I do for a living. So I just don't muddy my left hand as much, right? Because I don't have to, and I usually try to keep my clients in the understanding of the light alternative. There's always something else that can be done, as opposed to ritualistic ceremonial practices to get what you want out of life, right? And so that's just how I lead in my life, but I do not judge anyone else's practicum. I'm master self-taught in my own energy, right? And I don't like to judge. So, but what I will say is these karmics are into a lot of stuff, right? And we don't feel like muddying ourselves, and it's not necessary, to be quite honest. The war is already won. You will be liberated, divine feminines. You will get justice, because these masculines are so hung up on the way you love them. You give good love, sis. That's what I mean. Good love, and I like that, baby. You give good love, baby. You ain't got nothing to worry about. That masculine is coming on home to you. Bring it on home to me. Yeah, yeah. Bring it on home, masculines. They're coming in, and they're going to bring you some good old love, divine masculines and divine feminines. You guys have a lot of strength. You've been doing this for a while. For those of my collective, what I'm seeing is we've been on these journeys for a while, and we know what we're doing. We're becoming masters in ceremony. So, any more messages, Spirit? I want to do an angel read all, and I'm going to go ahead and do one of my favorite ways to read is just to go ahead and take it story style. Divine feminines, we may be having a little issues with our money. Spirit is telling us to call our focus to our masculines and our money. Okay, so call your focus down from dating other karmics or getting your social life together and focus on your money, because I see a stalemate with some of our money. So let's figure out new ways to be creative, and let's start investing in stocks, investing in foreign exchange and things like that. Start asking questions to people who know answers, because I'm not one of them. I'm learning myself. I'm invested in two things: petroleum, gas, and Apple. That's all I'm invested in right now, and I'm still learning how to make a profit and things like that. So I'm not a master at that at all, but reaching out to our masters to figure out some of the information towards that. But we are definitely on these balanced twin flame unions, and let that give you some peace. We may not know when our masculines are coming, because they're in these isolation periods. They're being private about what's going on. Why? Because they're still trying to clean up a lot of the things in their life, cleaning up the people that they've dealt with. They don't even want, honestly, the masculines are like slightly embarrassed. They don't even want you to know a lot of this stuff, but they know you're intuitive, so they're trying to be as honest as possible. I would tell you to take a step back, join yourself and your wholeness and your oneness, and let go, because he has a beautiful offer. These masculines have a beautiful offer to give to you. Not only should you stand and remain in your power and keep doing what you're doing, but know that you are stability, you are abundance, you are the 10 of cups, and you are the 10 of pentacles. Beautiful. Thank you for that, Spirit. And I'm going to close this one out at 20 minutes. Right now we're at 18, and I want to just go ahead and finish it out with some angelic messages from the Angel Tarot. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. This is 4Ether Forever with Kween Nia Auset. I am your hood, your Baltimorean, your shaman, your hood Baltimorean shaman. How about that? How about that? Check out my sister Jupiter Oro. I was going to say your hood terrorist, but I know one already that I love her so much, right? So if you get a chance, follow Jupiter Oro on social media and check out what she's got going on. So many others, my sister Nova Soul, and so many others that I'll drop if you are in the city. And if you're not in the city, just get to know us, because there are so many wonderful energies around. All right. Spirit, let's finish off this beautiful reading. Thank you so much, Spirit, for all of your messages, all of the information that you provide to us. Let's finish off with some angelic messages for this new endeavor for 4Ether. I shall see. We're looking at the number 6, reconciliation with our souls, reconciliation with our blessings, reconciliation with our plans. The parking angel, that makes us sit and think and wait. I shall see. Right? The parking angel is all about stagnation that we're trying to move through, but we may not be able to move through just yet because Spirit is telling us to slow down and embrace the season. We're going into that dead of the winter, right? That's why they call it the dead of the winter, because it's when nothing is moving, but everything is just below the surface, right? So that's what I'm feeling from this energy. Nothing is moving, but everything is just below the surface. And because of that, we should get ready and we should prepare ourselves by being grateful and thankful in advance, right? Start calling down them blessings. I'm a conjure dancer. I love dancing up my blessings. So for me, it's a truth. It's a normal thing of mine to just start calling it up early, right? Even before the spring comes in, we have a season called Imbolc, where we recognize the small blessings in our life and the small alternatives that God gives us, every day. It's a whole celebration just for the little things. Asheo. Spirit is saying, sit down for a second. It is a Scorpio new moon. A lot of truths are coming out. A lot of things that we're going to learn that maybe we don't want to know, right? But it's not going to kill you. It's coming out to help you be enlightened, to move forward, to make better decisions. I'm getting that a lot of this will be towards your karmic partners. You're going to find out a lot about your karmic partners. I'm seeing 6 in the number 30, which reduces to 3. Also 369 frequency. So it's going to help you to manifest. It's going to help you to get yourself back on the road, because right now the stagnation is making you feel a little anxious, right? Asheo. Also, Spirit is saying, and it's only parking you for just a second, because then we're going to move into the spirit of divine timing, and that's when everything is going to make sense. The number 32 reduces to 5, and 5 is all about those major changes, right? And the keys of man, what we can do ourselves in energy and in power to make sure that we get what we need out of this world. Spirit is just parking us for a second so that we can too feel our own strength and radiate our own strength. Thank you so much. It's beautiful meeting you, talking to you, and I will be with you as often as Spirit allows me to. If you have not yet followed me, follow me at _ the blue dragonfly on social media, and I would love to meet you, talk to you, inbox me, DM me, ask me questions, whatever. I'm feeling really good about this channel that we're opening, and I'm feeling good about you. So welcome in. Asheo. 4Ether forever.